that was some match, and I suppose you'll maybe kick yourself for missing the volley, but it was a remarkable performance given everything that's happened.
Thanks. If I have gotten the chance one more time, I would still take that ball early and go to the net and play the volleys. I am not honestly at all disappointed because of the way that I played on the match point. I am, if I can say, pissed about myself that I managed to make my first double fault at 6-0 in the tiebreak, and that I completely managed to put Berdych back in the match. He wasn't playing great at the beginning, maybe because of the influence and the lack of confidence that he got from losing to Djokovic with the match point up. And I mean, not putting myself down, I felt that I was playing some good tennis in the first set, and then for no particular reason I stepped 2 meters back, gave him more time, more space to get back into the match, and even though I played better in the third, as you could see, just a couple of points decided the winner.
How are you now, Janko, after that fall at the end?
I am okay. My right knee still hurts, but I think it was just, I'm feeling this dull pain. It was just a hit on the ground, and we'll see what's going to happen when I cool off, but my feeling now is that I will be ready for practice tomorrow afternoon.
You seem to have a tremendous level of support out there. I think you've probably got yourself a few new fans as well after today.
I feel that fans like to see a challenge. They like to see if I can say, an underdog challenging the best players, you know. And even though I'm ranked number 9 in the world, I feel the crowd here sees me as an underdog, somebody who doesn't have much chance to beat the top 8, you know. But in a way, I felt I was playing good. I was playing aggressive tennis, and that's what the crowd wants to see.
Janko, in a way, do you have nothing to lose coming in as a late substitute? Is it an unusual feeling coming in after the tournament has started?
It's an unusual feeling. It's, you know, you come to an event as number 9 and you should feel like you are part of it and that you will play, but at the beginning you are not, and then every day you hear these stories that this guy is injured, the other guy is not feeling well, whatever, and you kind of need to be ready, you know. I felt that I didn't disappoint anyone with my performance today. I think I could have won much easier, but there is still one more match to go, and if I beat myself about it, that's just not gonna help against the world number 1 on Friday.
What do you think you're What do you think you're going to take away with you for next season after this experience in the Masters and the good season you got in 2011?
From this tournament, let's say from this particular match, is what I would take for next season is that when you compete against the world's best players, the victory is not going to be given to you. And this is what I was doing in the second set. I was playing really good and really aggressive and taking my chances. And in the second set, I was kind of hoping that Thomas gives me the victory. And this is not going to happen under any circumstances against anyone within the top 10. So I need to, if I want to stay here and improve, I need to beat these guys on my own, not to wait for them to give me the victory.
After your practice, Janko, on Sunday with Andy Murray, were you on alert, if you like, thinking that perhaps he could be injured and that you might have to play?
No, I don't know what did he say to the media, this is the second time I'm hearing this question, but on practice, it honestly never crossed my mind that he could be injured. The only guy who I maybe suspected that I might change was Marty Fish before he played Rafael Nadal, but then when I saw him perform and play, I think a good match, I was at one point I was certain that I'm not going to play. But regarding Andy Murray, I never ever thought that he might pull out before we practiced or after the practice.
Because he had a shortened practice, didn't he, on Sunday with you?
He shortened the practice, but I saw that he wasn't feeling great, you know. And then I saw him also against David Ferrer. I felt that he was running okay, but he wasn't feeling good on the court. And I honestly never thought that, you know, that he has a physical issue, you know. Sometimes players feel tired, whatever. We actually scheduled our practice for 1 hour, then we changed it to 1.5, and then we stopped after 1:15. But we actually stopped after playing 1 set. So I honestly never saw that he had any kind of problems on court.
So how long did that set that you did play? Sorry, are you saying that you played 1.25 hours with him?
1 hour and 10 minutes. We had a longer warm-up and we played 1 set. After the set, we stopped. So maybe he booked, because, you know, normally when you play a set and there is like 10 or 15 minutes left, sometimes if you have a court longer, you just stop. But I never thought that he stopped because he has a physical problem.
Janko, Marty Fish said the other day that if you fly first class once, you don't want to go back to economy.
Again? Marty Fish said that
if you fly first class, business class,
okay,
once, you don't want to go back to economy.
Okay.
Okay, my question is, how does the appearance in London final nice and different from other tournaments, and how does it motivate you to stay in the first class in the next few years?
Okay. It's definitely a motivation to play on big center courts against big players rather than playing, you know, on different venues. But we all know that this experience which we get this week in London is only a motivation, I feel, for all of us to work even harder to be in a position to play London next year. And even though I lost today, I can only take good and positive emotions and experiences from this week, however it ends.
You've been practicing with Novak this week. Is that an advantage now that you come to play him?
I don't think so. I think him and Viktor Troicki, with those two guys, I practice probably 1 million times. So I think that I know their games inside out as well as they know my game inside out. So practicing with him for, I don't know, 2-3 hours this week, I don't think that this is going to help either of us on Friday.
When did you find out that you would actually be playing?
I found out yesterday afternoon after my practice with Novak.
Did the fact that you've been here and you've been practicing, did that affect your preparation at all? Because it could have worked out that you didn't play at all.
It didn't, you know, obviously it's not nice. It's nice to be an alternate on a tournament like this, being world number 9, but I can tell you, it's not a great feeling that you have to come here at 12 every day and leave at 9 or 10 every day, you know, knowing that you don't play. But luckily, I found out early enough that I will be changing Andy Murray today. So as soon as I finished my practice, I was released by the ATP because I became an official part of the tournament, which means that I went to my room pretty early. I went early to bed and did everything necessary whether I'm playing a match today. And I cannot blame my loss today on anything, you know, that I was here each and every day for 9-10 hours apart from, you know, myself. I think that I don't know if I should say this, but I am happy that I got the information in time so I can make my preparation and schedule for the match today as needed.
Did you get a door with your picture on it? Have they put a picture up on your door?
I did, you know, and this morning, you know, they had a special car for me and bodyguard, which I didn't want to take in the beginning. And I didn't want to change my players' alternative locker room, you know. But then I heard that, like, apparently that there was a girl or a lady working on it yesterday, like all day and all night, and you know, then I felt bad, you know, not to take it, you know. So yeah, I have my picture in the locker room. Great, yeah.
The previous occupant didn't leave anything interesting behind by any chance, did he?
I didn't look thoroughly, but so far I can see only Janko everywhere in the locker room.